What's going on, YouTube family? It's your boy Malik Washington hitting you with another video. What I want to talk about today is the importance of forgiveness. I hear this not too often, so I decided that I wanted to make a video on it because it's actually a huge part of our lives, and if it's not a huge part of your life is actually a lot harder than what it should be. I hear it so many times now, I do hear this a lot, is that never trust anyone. That's a huge saying, and for a while I was like, you know, I believe that, but when you really look deeper into it, trust is a huge part of love. So therefore, if you don't trust, then you're not actually loving. So really think about that too. If you don't have trust, like they say, if you don't have trust, then we don't have anything. And that can be in any relationship that you have, whether it be a friendship, relationship with your parents, or a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or marriage, whatever it is. Without trust, you technically have nothing. And trust is rooted in love. And another part of love is forgiveness. Isn't that kind of funny? Because obviously, if God is calling us to love other people, so therefore we are being trusting in those people, even within your circle, you know, we're trusting those people. You have to remember that we're all human. So at some point, somebody is going to fail you. Somebody is going to do something to hurt you. Somebody is going to do something that you don't like, or not do something the way that you wanted it done, not listen to you. Something is going to come about that is going to cause problems. It can cause problems, but guess what? Forgiveness is a healing mechanism, not just for that relationship, but the hearts of the people that are involved, whether it be that person or you. Forgiveness is always a safe bet to lighten up a situation, and then you forget it. You throw it in the past and you guys move forward so you guys can continue to love. That's why forgiveness is so important. Another reason why forgiveness is so important is because it's actually holding so many people back. When you don't forgive, when you have a hard time forgiving, it's actually creating stumbling blocks for you. It's actually putting up a brick wall to blessings, to opportunities, to within your heart. It's creating insecurities without you even knowing it. So many people have a hard time, and if you're not forgiving, it's a struggle with pride. It's a struggle with pride, and you just want to hold on to it, and you got to swallow your pride, and you have to be able to forgive no matter what that person did. Even if it's not to forgive them for what they did, no matter how tragic it is, you have to learn how to forgive yourself at least, or forgive them within side, because you have to be able to let that go. If you don't let it go, you're not going to be able to experience life the way that you want to, and you're going to miss opportunities that are going to be strategic in your life. So really think about that. What are your forgiving habits? How do you forgive? Do you actually forgive? That goes for just in relationships as well. I mean, we have so many arguments, and there's so much that goes on. People might just be talking, they might be laughing, they might crack a joke, and they might not even realize that what they said was very hurtful. It was very hurtful, and you can either choose to fester on what they said, that they might not even know that they did something wrong, or you can choose to forgive. You know, it doesn't always have to be verbal. You can say, you know, I forgive them for that. You know, they didn't know what they were doing. That's okay. And even if they did, you have to learn how to forgive, because it's healthy for you and it's healthy for your life that you have to let go of those things. Forgiveness is huge. Forgiveness can be the stumbling block. It could be that middle niche of you being successful and you failing, like actually failing. So don't allow relationships, don't allow people's mishaps, their flaws, their unperfectness to cause you to stumble in a way that's going to be a hindrance for your life, for your health, and for others as well, because whatever you do impacts others. So guess what? If you lack forgiveness skills, then just know that unforgiveness is going to create problems within your heart, because you're festering on it, and now you're creating insecurities, and you're creating so many other problems that are now going to affect the other people around you. So guess what? there's a ripple effect on that. If they struggle with pride or not being able to forgive, unforgiveness, then guess what? They just fell into the same trap that you did, because guess what? Now, because you didn't forgive, you had baggage which hurt someone else. And since they didn't forgive you for the baggage that was created from a different situation, now they're doing it to other people. We're all interconnected. We all have relationships. We're built for relationship. Forgiveness is huge within relationships. It's huge within life. So forgive, and forgive as soon as possible as you can. It doesn't matter if it's right after the situation. If you could clear your mind and be selfless and forgive within that situation right away and move on from it, that is healthy for your life. Baggage, insecurities, all of that stuff comes from unforgiveness. Be able to forgive and to love and to value what's important more than that situation. Even if you have to take the time out to think about all of the good things, think about all of the good things. Really reach out to gratitude and then forgive that person. Whatever mesh that you need, or whatever ideas you need to come up with in order to forgive sooner than later, do it, because that is going to save you so much time. It's going to save you so much heartache, and it's going to save others as well. And you're going to be able to move forward in righteousness and in a place in which God would want you to be in. So I just say all of that to really think about forgiving, guys. It's huge, and I challenge you to forgive and forgive and forgive over and over and over again, because we're all human. But I don't want you to lose trust, and that's another thing. The more that you're unforgiving, the more trust that you lose for others. The more you don't want to be around others, the more bitterness it creates in your heart. You don't want a bitter and hard heart, because then you're not open to anything. You can't receive any blessings. And you might miss the blessings in your life. You might miss the person that's supposed to be in your life within relationships. You might miss a husband. You might miss a wife. All because you were unforgiving in the past of situations that occurred. Learn to forgive your past. Forgive in the current time, so your future can be a clean slate and you can receive whatever it is that God's trying to bring to you. I hope that makes sense. I don't want this video to be too long. You guys have a blessed day. I love you. Later.